Here we are at a Bible museum, and we're going to see how this is called the Museum of the Bible.
There are 6 floors, so it's going to take us a while. It says, well, this is the first floor, it's basically nothing. The second floor is the impact of the Bible. 3 stories of the Bible, 4 the history of the Bible. We'll see, we're going to also explore virtual reality.
Perhaps no other book in history has had a greater impact than the Bible. It is the most widely published book ever, read by people in thousands of languages all over the world. In some cultures, its stories, expressions, and ideas have been so absorbed they seem almost invisible. The exhibits in these galleries invite you to discover the Bible presents often in unexpected places, hidden in plain sight.
Protestant communities teaching their own children to read the Bible was a sacred task. In 1647, Massachusetts required every community with 50 families or more to sponsor a teacher and a school. Children had to attend for at least a few years. In time, Massachusetts enjoyed the highest rate of literacy in the American colonies. Gradually, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and other middle colonies mandated similar policies. They needed to read their Bibles. They were required to.
As you can see, there's clear from history that the church is the one that changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday, or the 7th day of the week to the 1st day of the week. Constantine, through the church, the Roman church state, influencing and passing decrees that eventually became the norm. As you can see in these calendars, the weekly cycle still remains. In other words, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, the 1st day of the week, all the way to Saturday, 7th day of the week. Even in the Museum of the Bible, it shows that history proves, and as the Bible had predicted, that man changed the Sabbath day from the 7th day of the week, which God rested on creation, changed it to the 1st day of the week. Unbelievable. We even see that it quotes Genesis chapter 2, verse 2, which is straight from the creation account. And he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had made.
This section is proving that the week comes from the Bible.
The only reason why we keep a 7-day week cycle is from the Bible.
And it's actually quoting Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. And it's talking about the day of rest. So if the week from the Bible, if the whole week comes from the Bible, the day of rest also needs to come from the Bible. And if it's coming from Genesis 1, day of rest from the Bible, it has to be the Sabbath, because there's no other way around. So what happened is that they are making it sound that it's a Hebrew day of rest and a Christian day of rest. But that's not true, because Genesis 1, there were no Christians, there were no Jews. One nation, one people, and one world.
Carefully on these calendars, they have calendars from 1959, 1990, 1970s, 50s, 1980s. And every single one of them still adheres to the Sunday all the way to Saturday week. But when you come to a recent calendar here of 2017, in Spanish, they actually have 17. It says that lunes, which is Monday, as the 1st day of the week, and then it ends on domingo, which is a Sunday. But so they're putting where domingo is the 7th day of the week, where it's actually the 1st day of the week, and they're putting lunes, which is the 2nd day of the week, as the 1st day of the week. But you see that in every other calendar, it was Sunday to Saturday, or in Spanish, it would be domingo to sábado. But in the most recent calendars are changing that to make it seem that it doesn't matter, but it does matter. Did you notice that every single one of them was on the phone right next to each other?
From Pensacola. Melanie, no.
That was a good one.
Nazareth.
beep. Boom. Well, now we're going back home. Now my husband is driving. We're coming from Virginia and we made it to North Carolina. So we're going through North Carolina and we're gonna get to Georgia at some point, all the way to Atlanta and sleep there tonight. And tomorrow go to Pensacola. Let's interview the driver.
We there yet?
But you know, it's nice that he can drive for me. I don't really like to drive at all. I mean, I'll drive if he's falling asleep, but I don't really like to drive. Let's see how he's doing. I need to keep an eye on him because if he started getting sleepy, I need to wake him up all the time. Now, how are you feeling driving?
Very excited.
Serious. 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 I said serious. Okay. Serious. Okay. Serious. Bill.
Let's ask the driver how he has been feeling driving everywhere all the way. Virginia, Washington DC, Maryland, Tennessee, how he's feeling now that we're going back.
I would say that Washington drivers in Maryland are very aggressive.
Honestly, I really believe that that's in his mind too. It's just that it's a lot of traffic and I'm not sure about the aggressive. But
I mean, there are people who are driving outside of the road just to pass people. It's incredible. But the one who doesn't drive doesn't know.
okay, that's the end of this.
Five percent.